Hey, Brian Bean here with Dream Big Property Management in Riverside, California. We help people just like you become intentional rental property investors. So a resident calls and says something's broken at your rental property. How fast do you have to fix it? Is there a deadline? And what happens if you take too long? Well, California law requires repairs must be made within a reasonable time. But what counts as reasonable depends on the situation. Let me break it down for you. But first, before we dive in, a reminder. We are not attorneys, and this is not intended as legal advice. We bring attention to this topic so that you are aware, and now you can go out and seek answers to your questions. Consult with your legal advisor for guidance on your specific situation. Now, here's what California requires when it comes to repairs on a rental property. Emergencies require response in 24 to 48 hours. Under California law, the following fall under emergency habitability conditions. No heat in winter, gas leaks, sewage backups, no running water, basically any condition creating immediate health or safety risk. In an emergency, the first step is stop the damage or danger. Then you can work on the permanent fix. You've got 24 to 48 hours to restore or repair, at least temporarily, the problem. But frankly, faster is better for reasons that we'll outline later. Non-emergency habitability repairs, considered urgent but not an immediate catastrophe, generally require response within 7 to 14 days. Examples might be a broken stove or refrigerator, a broken exterior door lock, or a failed water heater. Minor routine or cosmetic issues, such as a loose cabinet hinge, a broken microwave, a torn screen, these can be scheduled within a reasonable time frame, typically 30 days or less. Now, what happens if you take too long? Well, if it's a habitability issue, California residents have options. They may be able to repair and deduct. For habitability issues only, if something isn't repaired within a month, the residents can hire someone to make that repair and deduct up to 1 month's rent. They can use this remedy twice in a 12-month period, but they cannot use this remedy if the issue was caused by their own negligence, misuse, or violation of their duty to maintain that unit. Second, rent withhold. This option is only available in serious habitability issues, but it's very risky for a tenant. There are specific legal procedures for them to follow. Third, breaking the lease under what's called constructive eviction, if conditions become uninhabitable. This also is risky and requires specific legal procedures whereby the resident actually vacates the property. 4, civil damages, including statutory penalties that can approach $5,000. And 5, code enforcement complaints that can trigger inspections and orders to repair, plus potential criminal liability if property neglect is severe. The smart approach is, of course, jump on repairs immediately for a variety of reasons. The first being money. Speedy repairs and preventive maintenance reduce your repair expenses overall. Fixing things fast is always cheaper than fixing things slowly. It's a fact. Second, also money. When you fix things quickly, your residents are happy, they tend to pay rent on time, and they stay longer, reducing your vacancy, income loss, and stress. Look, repairs and vacancy are by far the biggest drains on a rental home's profitability. They're also the biggest headaches, the biggest sources of stress, but they are just a fact of life when you run a rental property business. If you get frustrated when something breaks, try this. Take a breath and look at it from another perspective, the viewpoint of a business owner. I own a rental house. Stuff is going to break, but I've budgeted for it. This shift in your mindset is a step in your transformation from unexpected landlord to intentional investor. Intentional investors focus on quick repairs to attack maintenance cost and vacancy loss, and to decrease their drama, stress, and potential legal issues. So, bottom line, address emergencies immediately, habitability issues within 24 hours, routine or non-serious issues within days. Your business will be more profitable and less stressful in the long run. If you have questions about repair timelines or anything related to the right and profitable way to run your rental property, call me today, 951-314-5402. I'm happy to share. You can also find valuable information on our website, dreambigpm.com. And if you found this useful, we have more. Check it out. Punch that subscribe button. It helps others find us, and we'll alert you when new episodes are posted. Don't be accidental about your future, be intentional to your success.